Okay, yes, welcome to the second part of the sample game or the first game. As a beginners, we are doing this on the Roblox Studio. In the part 1, I have explained up to the creation of these burgers, and now in this second part I'll add a small functionality, very small functionality. So this video is going to end within 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes. See here, along with the burgers I am adding one obstacle. See here, as soon as the user collides with that obstacle or that spike ball, the player health will get 0 and eventually game gets restart. So this is the small functionality you can learn in this tutorial. Okay, very small modifications I did to this code. I'll stop this. See here, if you have followed my part 1 tutorial, if not, check in the description, you can get that. In the first part I managed to take food item from this pack. Where is this? Yeah, under server storage I kept this food item, right? From this it is fetching from server storage. See here, this is the server storage folder, right? And under server storage this food item is one of the food item, in the sense burger is one of the child, and it is taking and making in food folder. Likewise, same I have taken this spike ball 2, and this spike ball 2 is nothing but here. I just gone to mesh parts, right, and I searched for a spike ball. Okay, and I dragged and dropped over here, and I renamed this to spike ball. Okay, and what I did is, after renaming this, I have made this available on the server storage, and I copied this name and replaced here. Okay, now also this will work because we are fetching the model here and we are spawning. Okay, yeah, see here, this ball. So coming to that, what else did I add? See here, I added these two simple functions. I'll explain first here, then I will see. Handle to that, when there is collision happens with the player health should get 0. See, humanoid dot health is equal to 0. There is a small function on touch other part, means when the player touches with this spike ball, other dot parent is nothing but the character of the player will be placed in the character, and if the character is humanoid, then if statement will be true. If statement is true, health will be 0. When this on touch will be called, see, in the code itself, in the while loop, at the end, after the spawn delay, I am just testing a variable here. I have taken a new variable, local time elapsed equal to 0. For each iteration I am increasing the time elapsed for one, means it will be after every burger created, time elapsed will be incremented by 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for every 4 burgers I am just using this percentage symbol. So for every, say for example, time elapsed is 4, 4% will return 0, then the code will be entering into this if loop. If not, this won't get entered. So for every 4 burgers I am creating one new enemy or the spike ball. If I make it like 6 here, for every 6 items there will be new spike ball. If I make it to something like 2, see here, the number of spikes balls will be incremented here, increased here. For every 2 burgers, one new spike ball will be created. Yeah, see, likewise I am limiting it to 4. For every new 4 burgers, a new, see here, first of all, on this trap template, I am cloning this and keeping it to new trap, and new trap dot position is random, and new dot parent is workspace, and new trap dot touched, as I said, touched in the sense this will be called, and whenever this function is called, the health will get 0. So very simple code, and you will get one more functionality to your game. Anyway, I'll drop this whole code in the description. Just check it once, try it once with yourself. See, whenever the user touches with the obstacle, immediately there is game restart. So in this way, if you like this video tutorial, please do hit a like. If you missed the first part, just go through the first part, and I am also going to do the third part. In the third part, what I'll do is I'll spawn different food items like pizza, burger, etc. And in that concept, we are going to touch lists or arrays. We, if you know the programming things, list will use, and we'll keep all these food items in the list and will spawn. Okay,